Hello and welcome to day 4 of our adventure to the beach through knees. And today I will be unwrapping day 4 and talking to you about its inspiration, plus also the pattern that at least I am knitting up myself. So, okay, let's get to it. All right, so day 4, right here, I know, yes, you guys, this is wrapped in construction paper. Honestly, because that was faster than doing this. I used every single piece of an entire pack, so I have no any left anyway. But today, day 4, one of my favorites. Ta-da! Day 4. It is called, just gotta make sure I get the label right. Shells of Sanibel. Sanibel being in Florida. And it is not, this base color is not the ivory color of it, of the base yarn. There is a slight color here to get the color of shells, and then there's some speckles, and it's kind of mostly in some green and brown and pink, because this, see this little shell here? You hopefully all got a shell in your package. There's one little brown here and look, little green here. So that's kind of what I was going for, plus the inspiration photo I'll show you in a minute. So I gave you already some shells to play with. Shells are fun. And let me show you the inspiration photo. There it is, right there. That's my inspiration photo. So it's kind of like that beigey color of the shells, and then a little bit of speckled color. And that is a photo from this particular website. Let's see, I'm going to show you. Am I showing it? This is Anne McKinnell. She took that photograph, as you can see, and she talks about going to Sanibel. Now, I must confess, I have not been to Sanibel, although I know many people who have been, and it sounds like I need to take the kids there, because if you like shells and you need a family-friendly beach on the Gulf part of Florida, near Fort Myers, I guess this is the place you need to go. So apparently I need to go there, and I was, when I was doing my research, you can see, I'm going to speed this one up. Let me turn down the volume so you don't get it. This guy's given a nice voiceover, but anyway. Look at miles and miles of beach, and you can go shelling there, although there are rules about no live shelling. I'm not really like you, that's what people are doing. So you need some like good beach shoes, because you know shells can cut up your feet. But it's beautiful, and miles of beachy sand, and also lots of shells. So yes, wear shoes. And it sounds like it's really good for families, because you know, like gentle waters, and collecting shells with kids is a good thing to do. There's one other, there's manatees there, because I think right here he points out some manatees right over there. But yeah, see, there's manatees, you can see there. And this is on the Gulf side. Okay, so let's stop that one. Oh, there we go. And then there's another one here. There we go. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There we go. There is also a nature preserve there. And so it sounds like really quiet and calm, and you know, you go collect your shells, and there's place. It's very touristy, I think, so it can get busy in like the busy season. If you own a house there, apparently you are very rich. And so but it sounds like I need to go because it's not a super far drive, I think, from here in Kentucky. But look at all the shells, and there's like shell museums and stuff. So let's look. See, go there with your kids and pick up some shells, or if you're a serious collector of shells like these people, you can do that. Sanibel Island. I've heard lots of things. I've heard lots of things about it, and I haven't been yet. Like we went to Florida in July and we went to Disney World because kids are 8 and we kind of needed to do that once. But I love this nice, very calm, speckly color. I do want to show, if you are either knitting up this part, the pattern that I sent for knitted fingering, the Coral Coast wrap. If you are knitting it, I do want to show you something. And whether you're knitting this or not, you may be interested. Okay, so let me change my camera to show you. Okay, just adjust it. That's a little better. It's a little better. Okay, so you see I've got these waves, which is part of what I love about this pattern. And only some of the sections have decreases altogether and then increases altogether to really give the wave, like this day 2 section really did that. Okay, but if you notice, look, okay, here is the increase section, okay, in day 2. But I'm following the pattern. In the increase section in this day 4 section is actually a little bit off. And I researched on Ravelry all the other projects that I've done, and this is correct. Okay, so I actually, after looking at the completed ones, I kind of dig it. Let's see, adjusted, but I kind of dig it because, you know, ocean waves are, you know, not always in parallel. So I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it and follow the pattern as written. So it turns out that all the sections do have nice waves, but they're not necessarily parallel. So I'm going to keep going in that pattern. And but if you decide you want all of your waves to be parallel, it's not a difficult change, and I will help you with that. If you are using this pattern for this yarn or for some other yarn, it's fine. If I send it to you, because I send it to the people who are knitting this kit in fingering. So, but I will give all sorts of assistance with this pattern or other patterns and other suggestions as well, so that you can keep, I don't know if any of you are knitting these along as we open them, but I know many people who will just open and then decide what to do later. And I've got some other suggestions for even if you just want to use parts of, you know, some of the days in a particular way. So I'm all for that. And so if you're using this pattern, just be aware that the undulating waves are not necessarily parallel, but that's what happens in real life on the beach anyway. So I was like, I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So I hope you guys enjoy this color. I find it very relaxing and very calming, making me think of these speckled little shells of Sanibel. And you know what? I do need to go to Sanibel because I've heard so many people talk about it, and do some serious shell collecting. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow for day 5. Ta-ta.